Hello, my friend, wherever you are, I'm sending you love, the power of positivity, and I will be your vitamin D. Welcome to the Gazillionaires Club. My friend, today I want to share with you my experiences with Airbnb. And in the previous video we talked about Andrew Tate and how he is banned from every social media. And it's not just social media, his bank accounts, his Uber account, his Airbnb accounts, pretty much every aspect of your life. If they choose to block you, they will block you. And so far with Airbnb, I've had great experiences. Like meaning that the people are lovely. They made me feel like, I'm not a foreigner. They treat me like if I need anything, they help me. If I have any questions, they will help me. And even though there's language barrier, they're like, good people, very good people. The only thing that with Airbnb is that when you rate a place, they expect you to write a review, a public review. And when with COVID, with companies that went woke and how they try to groom kids, and certain agendas are being pushed by these companies and corporations. And the crazy part is that all of these informations, when you use Uber, the places you've been to, every messages on Airbnb, inbox or personal review, basically when you do that, you are giving out your personal information. And the thing is, the way that I view privacy back then and now is so different, from banking, from app that I download onto my phone. By the way, you got to be really careful when you download apps onto your phone, because it will state what kind of information they are collected from you. And those information, my friend, from banking, from Airbnb, from Uber, from social media, everything is being collected and it can be used against you. That's the crazy part.
What?
And with Airbnb, the more I travel, the more I learn about the culture, the people, and a lot, and these are side hustle. Side hustle is a source of income for them. And when I write a review, it helps the next person that renting the place, and it's supposed to be a good thing, but the thing is, I'm still in the middle because I view privacy differently now. I mean, I do want to rate and give it a 5-star. All of my Airbnb so far, it's been a 5-star. The people are great. I love them. But the thing is, I haven't written a review simply because, they, at the end, what they do is they want you to write, a public review. And I don't want to write a public review. It's just, my view of privacy. That's my preference. And I've been in the middle of this thing. Should I rate it or should I not? And as of right now, I still haven't do a written review for any of the Airbnb that I've stayed at. However, like I said in the previous video, I always try to leave the place better than I found it. That including people, places, and just the whole area. So, long story short, let's see, it's 4 minutes. Okay, that's pretty short. Yeah, like, the crazy part about all of these like companies and corporations, I mean, it shouldn't be the way that it is. Like, they shouldn't, I mean, banning you, pushing for certain agendas or because of your belief system, which is insane to me, But then on the other side, it's kind of like, especially with Airbnb, like, I don't have a problem with Airbnb. I follow the terms of service. I've had great relationships with people that I've met. Con! Thing is, what I've noticed is that when I write a review, it does help, the business of the people, but it also help the next tenant or the next person or people that are looking for the place. Because I do the same thing, when I book for an Airbnb, I try to read the review, but for some reason, it just when you start looking at privacy in a different manner, it's so hard for me to just give out personal information, my thoughts and stuff like that. So, but regardless, all of the Airbnbs that I've stayed at, good people, and I've had great relationships with them. So I guess I'm at the crossroad, and like, I'm still thinking about it, but as of this point, the answer is no. Like, just because I saw like a lot of things that happen with people, how they are being treated, especially when banking, social media, like hospital and your taxi service, and now the housing service. These are like information that are important to every individual. If you give me those information about any individual, I will know everything about them, what they do, everything about them. Okay, and that's the scary part. So my friend, those are my thoughts on Airbnb so far. I mean, it's been great, but it's kind of scary when you see all of these companies get together and they decided to ban someone. But I use the service for what it is, and I share my experience because, I want to get my message out there. I want people to feel like, hey, privacy matters, okay? But then at the same time, there are good people that are using the app, and they have no clue that, what kind of information are being collected from them. Because I feel like the moment that we understand privacy, we have to hold companies accountable. Because if we don't, what happens is when push comes to shove, you can be banned, my friend. And I mean, when I say ban, they ban you. But let me know what you think, okay? Use the hashtag Gazillionaires Club and share me your experiences with Airbnb. Like, when you book for a place, what do you look for? Do you write reviews? Are you aware that your information is being collected, whether that is messages, inbox, or public reviews? I will see you in the next video. Ta-da, my friend.